React component lifecycle methods, mounting phase, constructor method, purpose, initialize the components, state and bins event handlers, nodes, called before the components is mounted should be used for setup tasks. Static getDerivedStateFromProps, props state method, purpose, return an object to update the state based on the initial props, nodes, rarely used and often replaced with other lifecycle methods. Render method, purpose, returns the JSX or null that represents the component's UI. Nodes, must be a pure function with no side effects. ComponentDidMount method, purpose, invoked after the component is mounted to the DOM. Nodes, ideal for performing network requests or initialize subscriptions. Updating phase, static getDerivedStateFromProps, prop state method, purpose, receives the updated props and state, returns an object to update the state. Nodes, used for state updates based on prop changes. Should component update next prop next state method. Purpose, determines if the component should re-render by returning a boolean. Nodes, used for performance optimization, defaults to true. Render method, purpose, re-renders the component when state or prop change. Nodes, must be a pure function with no side effects. Get snapshot before update, preview props preview state method. Purpose, captures information before the DOM is potentially updated. Nodes, rarely used but useful for tasks like scrolling based on previous state. Component did update, previous prop previous state snapshot. Method, purpose, invoked after the component has been updated in the DOM. Nodes, good for performing side effects after an update. Unmounting phase, component will unmount method. Purpose, invoked just before the component is unmounted and destroyed. Nodes, used for cleanup tasks such as canceling network requests or clearing up subscriptions. Error handling phase, static derived state from error method. Purpose, catches JavaScript error wherever in a component tree and returns a state update. Nodes, used to render a fallback UI after an error occurs. Component did catch error info method. Purpose, invoked after an error is thrown by a descendant component. Nodes, used for logging error information and performing side effects. Key points. Lifecycle overview. The lifecycle method represents the different phases a React component goes through: mounting, updating, unmounting, and error handling. Controlled by React. React controls when each method is called, ensuring a systematic approach to building, updating, and destroy components. Phases and method flexibility. Not all methods need to be implemented in every component. The choice depends on the specific requirements of the component. Functional components and hooks. With the introduction of React hooks, functional components have access to lifecycle like method using, use effect, and other hooks. Unidirectional flow. Understanding the lifecycle method helps developers manage component state, side effect, and interaction with the DOM in a structured and efficient manner. Component lifespan. Components go through a lifespan for creation to update and eventually unmounting, and each lifecycle method serves a specific purpose in this journey. Thank you. To sign up for the React MERN Stack training, please contact 98759 05952 or email info@devexhub.com. Thanks again.